Welcome to Asian Flush.
Today we'll be trying and reviewing apple whiskeys.
Apple whiskey is a flavored or infused spirit that combines whiskey with the natural sweetness of apples. The great thing about apple whiskey is the apple notes blend in with the woody notes.
One of the earliest American apple spirits was called Applejack. It was produced in 1698 by William Lard, a Scotch immigrant. Although it's not an apple whiskey, it is one of the earliest known apple-flavored spirits.
And now we have Windsor Apple, a Canadian whiskey that's apple-forward, sweet, approachable, and not as complex as traditional whiskeys. Cheers! Alright, so like drinking this, I get like a sweetness from like the apple overall, and then from after that I get like the whiskey, the woodsy whiskey, and then now I have like a slightly like sour apple taste that's kind of like lingering in my mouth.
Yeah, I agree with Tom. Like when I first drink this, like I get like a nice hit of apple, and then all of a sudden the whiskey flavor notes just hits me, and then you get like a little bit of the whiskey heat, and it kind of leaves you with like a apple, almost like an apple syrup at the end of the mouth. And now we have Proper 12 Irish Apple, an Irish whiskey that tastes like a caramel apple pop and fun for casual use. Cheers! So for this one, like compared to the last one was like you ran into like an apple wall, and then you ran into a whiskey wall, and then you kind of slipped and fall on apples. This one, the two flavors actually kind of meld and actually balance each other out. So you're not really getting more apple or more whiskey. The two flavors kind of like merge with each other.
Yeah, so like with that, like I do agree with it. Like you get a really nice transition to go from like an apple tasting overall right to the whiskey, and then like it leaves like a like in the description like a sweet caramel note at the caramel apple note at the end. And I do have that in the back of my throat. And now we have Fireball Blazing Apple, Canadian whiskey base that combines the signature cinnamon fire with apple crispness. Cheers. Alright, so like drinking this overall, I hardly get much of an apple note. It's like, it's there, but it's really fleeting. Basically after that, like the cinnamon from the Fireball just basically overwhelms it and like just tries to take over.
Yeah, for me drinking this, like you get a little bit of the apple flavor right at the beginning, and then you get the whiskey taste and the whiskey heat right there, and then it finishes off like I just got done chewing like big red gum. And now we have Jim Beam Apple, Kentucky Straight Bourbon that combines the crisp green apple flavor with the warmth and oak character of bourbon.
Cheers!
I definitely get the apple flavor right at the beginning there, but like once it goes down to the bourbon, for some reason I really don't taste bourbon. It just tastes really like medicine-y to me, and I really can't get past that flavor.
It's like drinking this, like you said too, like you get a good amount of like the apple taste once you get it into your mouth first of all. But after that, like it just washes down. It tastes very watery, and then like I don't get much of any bourbon / whiskey flavor with this at all. It's just basically like a watered down like apple liqueur. And now we got Jack Daniel's Apple Tennessee Whiskey, a blend of Jack Daniel's Old No. 7 with a crisp and sweet apple liqueur. Cheers! So to me, this is really nice overall. Like with this, you get like an apple flavor, and then you're searching for like a traditional like Jack Daniel's flavor whiskey with this, and you get that too. So to me, like with this, it's pretty balanced overall.
Yeah, for me, I actually get the Jack Daniel's taste first, and then I get some apple, and then it finishes off with like the heat and the spiciness of like the Jack Daniel's. Like, I think it's probably me because I'm kind of biased with Jack Daniel's because I like Jack Daniel's, so that's probably the first flavor that I'm looking for. And then I get the apple, so that's probably why my taste profile is Jack, apple, and then Jack again. And now we have Crown Royal Regal Apple, Canadian whiskey, blended and infused with the flavor of crisp Regal Guyland apples. Cheers! So with this one, I get the apple like right up front, and then I get like the whiskey taste at the middle of the end, and I get like this heat at the end also.
Oh, so unlike him, I basically when I was drinking this, I get a flavor bomb of both the apple and the whiskey, like both going off from mouth the same exact time overall. The only thing that actually does linger is the whiskey. Lets you like gives you the dragon's breath at the end, lets you know like, hey, this is a liquor. So with our apple whiskey experiment that we had going on here today, personally the one I like the most is Conor McGregor's Proper 12. I don't know what the heck he's doing, but basically this really nice blend of apple with the Irish whiskey that they have going on here. So it's a really nice apple flavor, and then transitions right into the whiskey flavor, and it's really nice, nice finish at the end. So me personally, the one I dislike from our selection here today is the Jim Beam Apple. To me with this, it tastes like a liqueur, so like there's apple notes and then it tastes like water, and then there was hardly much of any of the whiskey that Jim Beam is well known for.
Yeah, I agree with him. Like the one I really didn't like was Jim Beam apple also, just because like the apple flavor was kind of mediocre, and then I just couldn't get past the like cough medicine-y taste afterwards. And the one I really liked was actually Jack Daniel's apple, just because like I'm already a big fan of Jack Daniel's, so you know the old number 7 was already like a really awesome flavor for me, and then you get like a little bit of the apple in there. So Jack Daniel's apple was probably my favorite for all the apple ones we had today.
Well, if you made it this far, like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below on what apple whiskey you guys like to enjoy.
And remember, drink responsibly, my friends.